Hi guys, this is my Hoya Kentiana, and as you can see, she has long, narrow leaves. If you're new to my channel, I hope you're going to enjoy the rest of my plant vlog video. You can hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. Everything that I'm using for this particular plant and where I got it will be in the description section as usual. If you did not see my unboxing video and you're interested, it will be above in the video, and I'll try to link it down below as well. So she is in a homemade pond mix or chunky mix or rock mix or pebble mix. I actually made a Hoya soil mix before and it just didn't work out. This is also a self-watering pot, and so this is her first video, and I did just get her. So this is what she looks like. I just got her, and this is what she looks like. I'm very disappointed in this plant because when this was supposed to be this was a gift, and she came in somewhat damaged and much smaller than the pictures. So I'm very disappointed in that. It was very misleading from the source. I would have liked it if, I was expecting something much smaller than what they advertised. They advertised something like a much fuller plant. So anyway, this sits in a west-facing window. I would say about 5 to 6 inches away from the window. And because it's a self-watering pot, I end in pond or rocks or pebbles. I do not water with soil or check the soil if that's that's what I'm trying to say. Because it's an epiphytic plant, I've noticed that I don't really want to risk it. Epiphytic plants are climbing plants, and they typically do that in nature. They're similar to an orchid, in which they climb on a tree to get some light, and they are getting constant humidity, but they don't want to be sitting in water. So I learned that the hard way in regards to that, and my Wayeti was suffering, my SPF Burtney was suffering as well. So I decided ever since then to just whenever I get a new Hoya, I will only use my homemade pond mix, and I will only use self-watering pots. And the reason I do that is because that's the only way I know how to grow my orchids, and they thrive really well for me. So I'm just gonna do that. Hopefully they're gonna thrive in this, because I've only really started to do this in a short amount of time in regards to Hoyas. With orchids, I have been doing this for many years. Not the same substrate though. I just recently used rocks or pebbles or pond, but I have success in regards to using orchid bark. So so far all my Hoyas are thriving in this system. So I'm really happy that I discovered this system. And I'm going to talk about the watering. So the watering, when you have a self-watering pot, from my personal experience, what I would suggest is you always make sure that that needle goes below this minimum line. And when it goes below the minimum line, you check the top. Because I'm using rocks, they will faint in color when they're dry. So if 100% of the top is dry, like this one right here, this one is dry, but this one is wet. But it has to be the entire top layer. If the entire top layer still has some green or wet rocks in them, I will not water, even if it indicates that it's in a minimum. And the reason for that is I don't want to root the rots, and I don't want to overwater the plant. But giving it an extra day just to check. What I've noticed when it comes to pond, giving it like 1 extra day, 1 to 2 extra days help. It will dry out within 24 hours. And I think it's because it's not dense and it doesn't hold that much moisture, so it can actually dry out within the next day, by morning. I usually water my plants in the morning, and I think it's because I prefer them to kind of ingest the fresh water that I provide for them for the rest of the day whenever there's light. When it is cloudy, I do provide LED plant light for her and the rest of my plants in that particular part of my of the window. So I will link that down below, as well as also what I am providing for her when I do water her. If you guys have any questions, you want to chit chat about the particular of Hoya, whoop, I gotta go. Let me know down in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys all the time. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.